Bonsoir Reshma, comment ça va?
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Ça va bien?
Je vais bien, monsieur. Merci et vous.
Je vais bien aussi, merci. Je vois Ruchi. Bonsoir Ruchi, comment ça va?
Bonsoir, monsieur. Je vais bien et vous?
Je vais bien aussi, merci beaucoup. Alors, ta fille t'accompagne aujourd'hui, c'est ça?
Oui, monsieur.
Très bien. Alors, sans tarder, what is sans tarder, without delaying? Sans tarder, on va voir ton travail, Ruchi. Tu as envoyé le travail?
Oui, monsieur, j'ai partagé cinq
Oh là là, 5 documents.
documents.
Oh mon Dieu. D'accord. So we'll start with your production écrite, production orale. Right? So you can start that, Ruchi. Tu commences lequel?
Et télétravail.
Comment?
Le
Le
télétravail.
télétravail. Oui, vas-y. Continue. Je vois Champa. Bonsoir Champa, comment ça va?
Bonsoir, monsieur. Je vais bien. Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci, tout va bien. Alors, Ruchi est en train de partager son travail sur le thème le télétravail. Oui, Ruchi, vas-y.
Bonjour, aujourd'hui je vais parler sur le thème numéro 3 qui constitue le télétravail. C'est un texte qui parle de télétravail et l'air de son un peu sur l'apprenti.
Oui.
Dans ce monologue, je vais présenter ce thème donc, sur un résumé, tout à l'heure, j'avais entendu ce thème.
Oui.
Monsieur,
Oui.
est-ce que je activité mon caméra parce que j'ai.
Non, non, ce n'est pas grave. Ce n'est pas grave. Non, non, pour nous, ce n'est pas un problème. Tu peux désactiver, activer ta caméra, il n'y a pas de problème.
Parce que j'ai des.
D'accord, tu peux fermer ta caméra, comme tu veux, comme tu veux.
Oui,
Mais pas le micro, mais pas le micro, parce qu'on aimerait bien t'écouter. D'accord, continue.
Ok. La télétravail, depuis quelques années, une nouvelle manière de travailler a fait son
Apparition, apparition.
apparition.
Oui.
La télétravail est une forme d'organisation
Mhm.
du travail où on
Employé.
employé à partir des tâches à distance. Souvent, on utilise des outils technologiques comme ordinateur et connexion Internet.
Oui.
Cela signifie que les employés n'ont plus besoin
Oui.
de se rendre dans un bureau.
Très bien.
Tous les jours, notamment avec la crise sanitaire du COVID-19, du COVID-19,
Oui.
qui a contraint de nombreuses entreprises à adopter leur mode de
Fonctionnement. 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 Fonctionnement.
Donnez-moi un moment,
Oui,
monsieur.
d'accord. Voilà, le mot c'est fonctionnement.
Et merci beaucoup.
Pas de souci, continue.
Ok. Puis je vais parler des avantages du télétravail. Tout à l'heure, il permet de gagner du temps en évitant les trajets
Oui.
quotidiens.
Quotidien.
Flexibilité
Quotidien.
quotidien.
Oui. Très bien. Continue.
Flexibilité économique de coûts, utilisation des technologies et bénéfices environnement aussi.
Oui. Environnementaux. 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 Environnementaux.
Ensuite, je vais partager quelques inconvénients.
You will say, Ruchi, inconvénient. Inconvénient. Inconvénient.
Inconvénients.
Inconvénient.
Inconvénients.
Yeah. I'll repeat for you. Inconvénient.
It's big about no.
So it is un, then con, then v, then nion. Inconvénient.
Okay.
Got it?
Inconvénients.
V नहीं है रुचि वेन्यो inconvénient. V के बाद ई पे accent है, so you'll have inconvénient, right?
Inconvénients.
Bravo, inconvénient. You have to pronounce it correctly. Très bien. Continue.
Okay. Charge de travailler moi d'opportunité
Oui.
de développement professionnel
Oui.
dépendant à la technologie
Oui.
à la qui pour conclure la télétravail est une opportunité à exploiter pour les entreprises et les employés à condition de trouver un
Équilibre. Équilibre.
équilibre
Oui. Équilibre.
qui préserve
Oui.
le bien-être et la productivité.
D'accord, très bien. Ok. Alors, Ruchi, bravo. Tu as très bien écrit. Je suis content de ton travail. Bravo. Mais c'est juste un petit problème de prononciation. Tu vas travailler là-dessus, d'accord? Tu vas travailler sur certains mots. Mais le contenu, c'est super. C'est au niveau B1. Bravo pour ça. Tu as pris combien de temps pour l'écrire? 30 minutes, 1 heure, combien de temps, Ruchi?
Notion
1 heure?
en
1 heure, d'accord. Et c'est quoi? C'est production orale ou c'est la production écrite, Ruchi? Ce travail?
Notion première, j'ai pose
D'accord.
le phrase après j'écris.
D'accord, c'est pas grave. Mais Ruchi, ma question c'est, ce travail, this work, c'est la production orale? Is it the monologue ou c'est la production écrite? C'est quoi?
C'est écrit.
C'est écrit?
Écrit et oral aussi.
Les deux. Les deux?
Mhm.
Okay, I got it. Because slowly and steadily, everyone you'll have to understand that when you write, you don't write certain things that you speak. So we'll have to be very clear with that, right? Par exemple, quand tu dis, Ruchi, tu dis, puis je vais parler des avantages. So it is all spoken thing. It's all monologue. It's not a writing thing, right? So if you were to write it, you would remove these things, right? I'll tell you. Don't worry. Chali, I'll just quickly run through your whole content once again, so that Ruchi and everyone else, you can check the pronunciation. And Ruchi, you can watch again this video for your pronunciation part, right? So suniga isko अच्छे से. All right, it goes this way. Bonjour, aujourd'hui je vais parler sur le thème numéro 3 qui s'intitule le télétravail. C'est un texte qui parle du télétravail et l'heure de son impact. Et son impact. And you'll remove l'heure, you'll remove that, you'll simply say le télétravail et son impact sur les apprentis dans ce monologue. You have already said that, Ruchi, it's a monologue, right? Because you're writing it very clearly. So it's not a production écrite, it's a production orale. C'est bon? C'est clair? Okay. I will teach you how you would change it in production écrite. What all you can remove from here and it becomes your writing section. Okay, I'll tell you later on. Ok, dans ce monologue, je vais présenter ce thème sous un résumé, not dans, sous un résumé. Tout d'abord, je vais introduire ce thème, ठीक है? Le télétravail, depuis quelques années, une nouvelle manière de travailler a fait son apparition. Le télétravail est une forme qui spelling में i लगाइए FORME, est une forme d'organisation du travail où un employé effectue ses tâches à distance, souvent en utilisant des outils technologiques. I think this word has to be rightly pronounced by you, Ruchi. It is des outils technologiques, right? The technological apparatus or equipments. Comme l'ordinateur et la connexion Internet, cela signifie, I'm reading ahead of your text, Ruchi, cela signifie que les employés n'ont plus besoin de se rendre dans un bureau tous les jours. Bravo. Notamment avec la crise sanitaire du Covid-19 qui a contraint de nombreuses entreprises à adopter leur mode de fonctionnement. Puis, je vais parler, not puis, maintenant, because now you are going to talk about it. Maintenant, je vais parler des avantages du télétravail. Tout d'abord, il permet de gagner du temps en évitant les trajets quotidiens, flexibilité, économie de coûts, utilisation des technologies et bénéfices environnementaux aussi. Bravo. And then you're writing. Ensuite, je vais partager quelques inconvénients. Inconvénient will have an S in the end. Inconvénients. Surcharge de travail, moins d'opportunités de développement professionnel, dépendance à la technologie. À la fin, pour conclure, le télétravail est une opportunité à exploiter pour les entreprises et les employés à condition de trouver un équilibre qui préserve le bien-être et la productivité. D'accord? Ruchi, ça va? C'est clair? Tu as compris ma prononciation? Oui? Et qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? Tu vas réécouter cette vidéo. This video you're going to watch again and you'll work on your pronunciation. Some words which were here and there. D'accord? Okay. And as far as your writing section is concerned, Ruchi, from the same content, just remove those things which are directly being used. Like, aujourd'hui, je vais parler, you'll remove that. You will remove other things. You'll just write it in a way wherein you don't use je. Just remove all the je and just write the benefits, the condition, the advantages, the problems, and the conclusion. D'accord? And when you see that the word limit is not going to 160, Ruchi, add more content to it. Voilà. C'est clair pour toi? Ça va, Ruchi? C'est bon? Oui.
Monsieur,
Oui.
est-ce que vous répétez s'il vous plaît les mots et moi,
Le nombre de mots, les
j'écris le mot de moi.
160 mots pour la production écrite, for the writing section. Production écrite. Right? So 160 words, Ruchi, not more than that in the writing section. But speaking, voila, you can go to 4 minutes, not a problem. D'accord? Est-ce que c'est clair pour toi, Ruchi? Ça va? Très bien, voilà. Alors, je vois Khushbu. Bonsoir, Khushbu, comment ça va? Tout va bien? Ah, tu as un appel? Non, je ne t'entends pas. Oh, tu écris quelque chose? Je ne sais pas. Non, je ne sais pas. Tu veux dire quelque chose? Tu vas envoyer? Bon. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'elle dit? Ah, son micro ne marche pas aujourd'hui. Oh là là. D'accord, mais tu m'entends? Ça va? Tu m'entends? Ah, kindly give me the permission, but I don't have to give permission to anyone. It's a self-permitted thing, right? I don't know. Can ask to don't. I have. No, I can't unmute. I can't mute you. So.
Khushbu, you please rejoin.
Yeah, I
It's
think
better you
she
rejoin.
did that. I think she did that. She did try once again, Khushbu, perhaps, because that is the only way. Because you are in a companion mode. I don't know how does that happen. The way you have joined, it's a different mode. So just try disconnecting once, Khushbu, and then rejoin. Maybe it will work, right? At times.
Refresh also you should refresh
Yeah.
and then you join. Take do this time, refresh everything.
Yeah, she'll
If
do
you
that.
want, you can put it off also.
Yeah.
Then it will come up.
Ok, très bien. Alors, on va continuer. Oui, Reshma, Champa, vous voulez partager quelque chose? Quelque chose que vous avez travaillé sur, quelque chose que vous avez fait aujourd'hui?
Aujourd'hui, j'ai. Oh my God. Someone's microphone is on. Ruchi, could you please put it off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's from Kushbu's side. She has logged in from 2 devices. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, you be on mute, Kushbu. Yeah, when Kushbu will speak, she'll unmute herself. Chaliए, Champa, tu disais quelque chose? Tu disais quelque chose?
Oui. Aujourd'hui, j'ai fait compréhension d'oral.
Ah, compréhension de l'oral. D'accord, très bien. Bravo. Alors, today was a very big day for you all parce que je vous ai envoyé beaucoup de messages. Je vous ai envoyé des livres pour pratiquer la partie compréhension des écrits. So in that book, please start doing the reading section. And as Champa just said, Champa vient de dire, elle a commencé la partie compréhension de l'oral. So I've given you some series. Start watching them. The transcriptions, les transcriptions sont à la fin, Ruchi. Vous allez trouver les transcriptions à la fin avec les réponses. Oui, Champa, tu dis quelque chose?
Monsieur,
Oui.
what I found is that through say like it ABC DELF B1,
Oui.
that's not actually, it's very difficult to see from this one. So I just wanted it to so that I can send it through my mail and I can watch it. But there also I could not. I sent it, but it's not opening over there.
No, the document is not opening on mobile phone?
Not opening while I sent it through the mail, and I wanted it to open it in my laptop. But which is not possible actually. I don't know why.
No, what you could do is that, Champa, if you can have your WhatsApp on your laptop, you can open your WhatsApp on laptop. That's how we do.
That I don't do. That I don't do because there are some
Security reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe if you mail I'll try mailing it to you, right? So I'll try mailing it to you. So just give me your email ID.
I'll send my mail ID then.
Je vais t'envoyer par email et tu vas télécharger ce document et tu vas l'ouvrir sur ton ordinateur portable. D'accord? On fait comme ça. So it goes without saying, ça va sans rien dire. What goes without saying, Khushbu, Champa, Reshma, and Ruchi, and everyone else who is watching, that the listening and the reading starts today officially. There's no looking back now. Please don't tell me after 1.5 months we have not yet started. If you're not there in this class, that's okay. But watch this video properly and please ensure that ça va sans rien dire, it goes without saying. Vous allez travailler sur la partie compréhension de l'oral avec les YouTube vidéos. Et de plus, vous allez travailler avec ce livre que je vous enverrai et vous allez travailler que sur la partie compréhension des écrits. From that book, just work on the part reading section. No writing, no speaking, no listening from that book. From that book, only the reading section. Et de plus, moreover, de plus, je vous ai envoyé je dirais une série, une série de vidéos sur la compréhension des écrits aussi. That's called the Orange series. I don't know if you got time to check that. That's an Orange series. Take your time, Khushbu and everyone else, take a day, complete day to understand what all I have sent you and ask me questions in that group so that you know what I am trying to help you with. There is an Orange series, Reshma. That Orange series YouTube videos is for the reading section. So what this some modest person, some generous person has put all the reading sections over there, right, Ruchi? So the reading sections can be read in that video, Khushbu, and you can respond to those questions in that YouTube video as a reading section, right, Champa? It is not just the listening wala thing, it's also the reading wala. So you have a lot of content over there from listening side and reading side. And in these classes, we will work on our spoken part and the written part. As we will come closer to the exams, once we will have dealt, une fois on aura fini, this is future antérieur, I'll write it down for you. Une fois on aura fini. Once. Une fois on aura fini. 8, 10 thèmes. Nous allons travailler Voilà. Une fois on aura fini, once we will have finished 8 to 10 themes, nous allons travailler sur le format d'examen de DELF B1 comme examen blanc. You know what examen blanc is? Examen blanc? Examen blanc is? Oh, it's going to be tedious today, Koshu, for you to speak. So examen blanc is is like, you know, mock papers, sample papers. We'll work on the sample papers. So I really want that, right, Shampa, Reshma, because everything that we are doing is for the exam in the end, right, Kushbu? We are learning a lot. That's great. But what about the exam? So we'll be nearing when we will be absolutely close, near to the exam. After having done 8 to 10 themes, you would get a hang of it, how to go about a monologue, how to give your feedback or expressions and the dialogues. So when we will have done 8 to 10 topics, we will jump onto the exam point of view. I'll always ask you présentez-vous. I'll always ask you a dialogue. We'll do it on the spot. I will give you monologue on these topics or maybe different topics, but by then you will have developed your understanding. I will be giving you writing sections. I will be giving you the reading sections and the listening sections. Listening and reading we could do together at that time after having done 8-10 topics, right? So it's a complete hand holding that I would do, but right now I want you to travel all by yourself in the listening and the reading part, till all by yourself. But once we are closer to the exam, I will help you with that. But right now, do it all by yourself. C'est clair? Champa, Reshma, ça va? Khushbu, Ruchi, c'est bon? Vous comprenez? Oui, Champa.
So actually, I have one thing to say. Like
Yeah.
for the this, there are three parts we know.
Yeah.
First is the interview, and then there will be the jeu de rôle.
Jeu de rôle, dialogue.
Jeu de rôle.
Yeah.
So over there, I would you be like would you be doing that with us also?
Yes, absolutely. We will do it. But by then, you have so many expressions and sentences at that ease, Shampa, that if someone asks you a dialogue making, you know how to manage that situation. So we are trying to, right? For example, I cross question you, Shampa, mais pourquoi tu n'es pas venu hier? Ah, monsieur, je ne suis pas venu hier parce que j'étais occupé. D'accord. Maybe this is a situation of exam dialogue. Votre ami n'est pas venu assister à votre anniversaire et vous êtes en colère. Et comment est-ce que vous allez pacifier la situation? Right? So how you're going to pacify the situation? The same thing. So what we are going to do is Shampa this whole time before the day I start training you exactly for the exam is that we will learn a lot and then we will exactly focus on the exam. C'est bon? C'est clair? Ça va? Okay. Because doing it right now will be too limited and too focused and you would not have a space to freely move and to use your own expressions. D'accord?
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
You do at your own space.
Yes.
I just wanted to know
Yeah.
that are we going to do that or not?
Absolutely. Everything. On va tout toucher. On va tout toucher. So the speaking section has 3 subsections. The présentez-vous, then monologue and dialogue. We'll work on 3. And the listening wala thing we will do. But for the moment, I have given you the space to work all by yourself. There is the reading section that I've given you the space to work all by yourself. But when we will be nearing the exam, I will give you the exam sample papers so that we work on them. And of course, the most important part, of course, all the parts are important, the writing section. So you are already working on different themes. So the same way you will have questions for 160 words. Ça va, Shampa?
One more question.
Yeah.
Like, you have sent us the registration will be on 8th November, no? Or 18th November?
I checked it internet. It's at 8th of November. I'm not.
8th of November.
Did anyone else check that? Did anyone else check it? Just go on internet and see that for yourself, right? Ruchi, Khushbu, Reshma, just check it. Yeah, 8th. I think
Will
so.
you be sending us a link? Or will I be?
So everyone
like
everyone has to do as per their respective cities wherever they want to write, right? So
centers.
yeah, centers. Yeah. Shampa, if you want to do it in Kolkata, you'll have to get in touch with the Alliance Française de Kolkata, and
Yeah, they will send me the link.
Yes.
They're going to send me. If by chance they do not send me, because last time in September they just missed it. They did not send me.
So it starts on 8th of November. Be very alert, and what you do on 7th, start contacting them, or maybe on 1st of November, contact them. Tell them when are the registration going to get open. They would tell you a date, and just call them up, or ring them up, or meet them, or write to them. Be in touch with them. That's our responsibility, right? C'est clair? D'accord. Pas de souci. Okay, très bien. Okay, so moving ahead, I think we'll quickly take Khushbu's work now. She also sent me something. We'll listen to her work Oui, c'est bon, Khushbu, tu peux nous parler de ton travail? Oui, vas-y. So I'll just see where your work is. I sent a lot of messages, so everything has gotten buried. Yeah. Oui, Khushbu.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Bonjour. Alors, avant de commencer,
Allô.
pardon, c'est ton travail production écrite ou production orale?
Monsieur, le télétravail, j'écris comme les deux.
Ok, ठीक है. Okay, carry on, not a problem. I would.
Et pour l'égalité entre les hommes et les femmes,
Oui.
comme une prédiction écrite. Ça.
Ok, pas de souci. Oui, continue.
Le télétravail.
Oui.
Bonjour, le document dont j'avais parlé aujourd'hui s'intitule Le télétravail. C'est un document qui a été publié sur le site c'est un document qui parle des avantages et des inconvénients du télétravail. Tout d'abord, je vais introduire le thème du document. Ensuite, pour pouvoir présenter mon opinion, je vais donc parler des avantages et des inconvénients du télétravail. À la fin, je vais conduire avec mon expérience personnelle.
Je vais conclure.
Alors,
Je vais conclure, not conduire.
je vais
Oh, voilà, je
Oui,
vais, voilà.
c'est la même.
Oui. Je vais conclure. C-O-N-C-L-U-R-E. There is no I. C-O-N-C-L-U-R-E. Conclure. Très bien.
Le télétravail est un mode de travail qui permet d'exercer une activité professionnelle à distance. C'est également connu sous le nom de travail qui ne vous demande pas la présence quotidienne au bureau ou travail à domicile.
Oui.
Il peut être salarié ou indépendant. Pendant la pandémie, les entreprises ont décidé de se lancer dans le télétravail.
Oui.
De nombreux employés aimeront travailler à domicile grâce aux bonnes technologies en tant que les ordinateurs portables ou l'Internet mettent en avant les plans des opportunités pour le télétravail. J'ai fait beaucoup de télétravail.
Non, non, c'est pas grave. Continue, c'est pas grave.
Personnellement, je n'aimerais pas travailler à domicile parce que je préfère travailler dans un environnement de bureau pour maintenir un lien social.
Khushbu, did you miss one page? Le télétravail peut offrir plusieurs avantages.
Désolé.
Ouais.
Le télétravail peut offrir plusieurs avantages tels que la flexibilité horaire, la rédaction du temps de trajet, un meilleur équilibre entre la vie professionnelle et personnelle, et travaille dans un environnement calme et familier pour améliorer leur concentration et leur productivité. Alors, le télétravail, c'est plus pratique, économique et efficace,
Efficace.
pas seulement pour les employés, aussi que pour les entreprises. Au contraire, les nombres d'avantages présentent également certains inconvénients aussi.
Oui.
À cause de la télétravail, les employés ne bénéficient pas de l'interaction quotidienne avec leurs collègues. Quelquefois, il peut être difficile d'établir des limites vie professionnelle et vie personnelle. Ce n'est pas pour tout le monde parce que c'est une possibilité de superviser les employés à faire le travail à domicile. En conclusion, le télétravail est devenu une pratique courante, mais l'expérience peut varier des préférences personnelles. Personnellement, je n'aimerais pas travailler à domicile parce que je préfère travailler dans un environnement de bureau pour maintenir un lien social avec mes collègues et aussi poursuivre un horaire fixe. plus des tâches ménagères ou les distractions domestiques par rendre difficile la concentration sur le travail. Merci beaucoup.
Très bien, super. Alors, je crois que le contenu, c'est super bien. Bravo, Khushbu. Le contenu a un bon niveau, niveau B1. Bravo pour ça. Et de plus, ta prononciation, c'est, je dirais, c'est très bien, mais il y a juste quelques petits mots sur lesquels tu dois rebondir, tu dois faire attention à ces mots-là. Le reste, c'est bien. Ce que je vais faire, je vais relire ton travail et c'est pour tout le monde, pour bien écouter et vous allez lire dans votre tête tout le monde et moi je vais lire à voix haute. Comme ça, vous allez voir s'il y a des différences de prononciation, d'accord? Alors, le télétravail. Bonjour, le document dont je vais parler aujourd'hui s'intitule le télétravail. C'est un document qui a été publié sur le site no, you have to tell it. www.economie.gouver.fr. Then you would have a slash entreprise. So you can say www.economie.fr.
Monsieur,
Yeah.
then how are we supposed to say that 3 times W? Like
3W. 3W.
Yeah.
And not www. You would say 3w.france-économie, then .fr. Voilà. You don't have to go to slash and télétravail. No, that's perfectly fine. C'est un document qui parle des avantages et des inconvénients. I think you have to work on this word, Khushbu, inconvénient. Inconvénient. Could you read that? Yeah, you'll have to unmute yourself once from the other device.
Convenient.
Once again, inconvénient.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that is un. Then con, say con. Then v,
Con.
then v,
Ven.
and then nion.
Vignon.
Vignon. Inconvénient. Right? Inconvénient.
So I don't know, is it happening with me or others can also say? Whenever I say, look for the difficult words,
Yeah.
earlier it has never happened with me. Now I feel like stuck. I feel like, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. There is some,
Yeah. And earlier,
but my mind actually stops working at that word. Like, I don't know what happened.
no, but when you say this, which means that earlier you were pronouncing it correctly. Is that so? And now you are more scared?
Yes, I don't know why it's coming. Maybe there's a huge gap, which.
No, no. Let's attribute it to a lot of reasons. There can be a gap. There can be that now you want to do it in the most correct way. There's a little self-created pressure as well.
That's a very nice.
But
And so
be soft. Yeah.
It's a request if you can share some audios or exercises where we can practice such difficult words. Like personally, I want to do it because my sounds are getting I'm facing a lot of difficulty.
So
the way you correct me and
yeah, Shamba.
I have one suggestion.
Yeah, Shamba.
I'll be sending you this. This is an app. You just download it over there. They will actually read it out how to pronounce, and you have to do it. They will do the corrections for you, and they will tell.
Great. Perfect.
that would be really
And
so much.
and if at all you want on the spot, you send your word to me on WhatsApp with your voice. I'll say it's correct or I'll modify it. So that's also available. All right. So I'll just read the whole thing for you. No, but
Something, we have a excellent professor with us. So he's always there with us.
yeah, I'm there for you.
Thank you so much.
No, I should thank you.
I just feel that right. Today I was talking to Sukanya. You know Sukanya?
Yes.
So we were sharing some notes about it, like how we got you.
Oh.
And really, I'm thankful to God that somehow I got someone who is trying to the path exactly what I wanted.
No, it's my pleasure indeed. I mean, things have to happen a certain way, and if it had to happen this way, it was meant at this time. So I take it that way, and I'm there to help you. Whatever I know, I will definitely pass it on to you because that's what the whole purpose is, to not only help you. I mean, that's why I overdo at times. I overdo, and I have to tell myself, relax. They are just at B1 level. Don't overdo with them. They would not come back to your class. So I have to, control myself as well. Chali, so
You will definitely come to your class. It's something, some people have this vice.
Yeah.
They have this, we say chords, and you
Yeah.
mostly you say chords and all.
Yes.
So we are tired with this thing.
Absolutely.
You just pull us like this.
Yes, totally.
Madam, like before class, I always text sir, when will you start the class? When will you start the class? I think he read the message and he kind of done. He did one message and he would do it.
No, no, there's no problem at all.
Last
I,
last week we didn't have the class. No, I was feeling terrible on that day. It was like, what to do? I don't know what
I've loaded. So Shampa, don't worry. I've loaded you with a lot of audios and videos and things, so you would not get bored at all now. Like how?
all these things I was doing it previously. What you
Right.
said,
Yes.
I was doing in the poses. I used to do it for the podcast show also.
Okay.
But I needed a guru. To be
Yes.
honest,
Mm.
I still think that it's somebody who should guide you.
True. No, that's true. We all need hand holding and support. People who have a better knowledge about certain things, and we also look for the same around us when we need some kind of help. So that's true. Miss Savage.
I truly believe that when we manifest something, I was manifesting because I needed somebody to help me out. And that time, this
Yeah.
connection was
Yes. Yes.
seriously, I am so thankful to the universe.
So am I. I remember very vividly your call, and just call me up, and it all happened such in a fraction of a second. Très bien. Ok, on va retravailler sur ça. Oui, et donc, Khushbu, je vais lire. So, whenever I'm reading, please ensure every one of you read it in your mind and just see, okay, I read it this way, sir read it this way, so I'll work on this word, right? I used to do the same way. I'll also give you some tips quickly after this reading section to Khushbu and to everyone, how to enhance your pronunciation skills. So, it goes this way, the text. C'est un document qui parle des avantages et des inconvénients du télétravail. Tout d'abord, je vais introduire le thème du document. Ensuite, pour pouvoir présenter mon opinion, je vais donc parler des avantages et des inconvénients du télétravail. Parfait, I don't find any error over there. À la fin, je vais conclure avec mon expérience personnelle. Le télétravail est un mode de travail qui permet d'exercer une activité professionnelle à distance. C'est également connu sous le nom de travail qui ne vous demande pas la présence quotidienne au bureau ou travail à domicile. Il peut être salarié ou indépendant. Pendant la pandémie, les entreprises ont décidé de se lancer dans le télétravail. De nombreux, I think this word was blocking you, Khushbu, de nombreux, right? De nombreux employés aimeraient, I think आपने इसको भी अलग से पढ़ा था, aimerait, would like to, aimerait travailler à domicile grâce aux avancées technologiques. En tant que les ordinateurs portables, l'Internet, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ था, mettre en œuvre. Mettre en œuvre is put into action. So the word is a good one, a great one, mettre en œuvre, but the pronunciation was not correct, so I'm getting it to you now. Mettre en œuvre is to put into action. Oui, Khushbu.
That's you taught us in the
Yeah.
previous
Yes.
session.
Mettre en œuvre.
So the placement is fine. Like I was a bit confused. Can we use it like this here?
Yeah. So yes, I'll just read the final line. Les pleins des opportunités pour le télétravail grâce aux avancées technologiques en tant que les so en tant que instead of en tant que you will say par exemple les ordinateurs portables, l'internet ont mis en œuvre. And you will put a past tense. Why? Because you want to say, Khushbu, that thanks to these technological advancements, like blah, 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 they have put into action a lot of opportunities for the télétravail. So, grâce aux avancées technologiques, comme les ordinateurs portables, or tel que. En tant que is not the right word. Either you should say comme, or you should say tel que, such as. Tel que, right? Tel que. I think I don't know if you were wanting to say tel que, such as. Tel que. Tel que is such as.
Search for the synonym and I got on top.
Yeah, because I tell you, the synonyms might make sense, but they have a context behind them, right? So you have to be very sure of the context as well. So that's why. So en tant que is as. Now I'll tell you where do you use en tant que. When you write B2 letters, you write en tant que responsable de ma société. Being the responsible or a concerned member of my society, there you use as in that sense, en tant que, in the capacity of, is bhumika mein. That's not the same over here. So you have to understand that. So you will write tel que or comme les ordinateurs portables, l'internet, and then you would use passé composé Khushbu, ont, ont mis en œuvre. Ont mis en œuvre, they have put into action or they have put into the practice. Ont mis en œuvre, ont, mis. Mettre को आप mis करेंगे because that's the third form of mettre, right? Ont mis en œuvre plein d'opportunités. Remove les, right? Plein d'opportunités. P-L.
Au maître d'eau.
Mettre en
Au
œuvre.
maître. Au maître.
The expression is Champa, mettre en œuvre.
Only.
Okay.
On
I said on me.
C'est la partie
Yeah.
là.
Okay, I'll write it down for you. Yeah. So, les avancées tech.
That was there in the text also. In the Telegram text. I don't.
Was it there in the text? What did it read?
Yes, sir. The phrase is there. Keepa teletravail. Dernière phrase. The médecin ne veut la télétravail dans une entreprise au profit des salariés.
Maître en overview.
Yeah.
Means
Yes. Yeah. Now, what you did, Khushbu, is that you have put mettre en œuvre without any other auxiliary verb. Could you read the sentence from the text? Could you read the sentence from the text, Khushbu, again? Or we see it over here, no? We have it over here. I have it over here. Just a second. I'll open it. Don't worry. Yeah, here we have. Could you tell what line is that?
So after keepa teletravail.
Okay, I'll just see. Keep it.
La
Voilà.
possibilité pour la cause du travail n'a fixé aucune
Yeah.
critère ou condition particulière.
Oui, voilà. So what happens is that here you have the. You see this one, the mettre en œuvre, Khushbu. But you did not put the. That's why. This the always has a infinitive form, the mettre en œuvre, to put into action. But आपने वहाँ पे the नहीं लिखा था इस वजह से.
So we have to add the metronome.
No, but then the sentence should have a logic. What your sentence has a
Yes,
logic
yes,
is it is not the same logic here, right? So if you were to do the same way, you would say grâce aux technologies avancées telles que blablabla, les ordinateurs portables, l'internet, ont donné, have given the opportunity. So you would you would reframe your sentence of this sort: ont donné l'opportunité de mettre en œuvre, this way. You have to say something before that which makes sense, and then you put the. You got it?
We write the one which you said omni.
Omni, yeah. Yes.
The metronome.
Yes, what I have written for you was the direct thing as a past tense, that the advancement of technology have put into action, have put into the practice something. C'est clair?
Much more like put into action.
Yeah, mettre en œuvre is to put into action. Mettre en œuvre.
Mettre en œuvre
Mettre en
is
œuvre.
put into action.
Yeah.
And the other one, put into action.
Mettre en
And
pratique.
the other one is, that one is to mettre.
You have also mettre en pratique, Champa. You can also say mettre en pratique. Mettre en pratique, to put into practice. Right? From the theoretical part to the practical part. That's called mettre en pratique.
Then what does this mean? To mettre en œuvre?
Mettre en œuvre is again to put into action. Œuvre. Œuvre is to get a shape out of it. Œuvre, work.
Okay, so that is like the whole thing is no mettre means to put into action. So this is same. Mettre en œuvre and do mettre en œuvre is same thing.
Yeah, mettre en œuvre is the same thing. What I'm trying to convey is that when you use the mettre en œuvre, that means, Champa, that before the, there is some kind of construction that has to take the and has to take it as an infinitive form. What Khushbu wrote was, there was not the, there wasn't any the. So we had to put mettre en œuvre with the auxiliary verb like can put into action, should put into action, must put into action.
Okay.
But since there wasn't anything, I took it into past tense. Have put into action. On mis en œuvre. On mis en œuvre. Got
Okay.
it?
Just to make the structure
Correct.
proper.
Yes, that's it. Voilà, c'est ça. Okay, and then she writes, je vais lire ça. Le télétravail peut offrir plusieurs avantages tels que la flexibilité horaire, la réduction. I think the U letter has to be worked by you, Khushbu. La réduction. I heard you say la réduction. It's not duction, it is du. La réduction. Du temps de trajet un meilleur équilibre entre la vie professionnelle et la vie personnelle et travailler dans un environnement, voilà, dans un environnement calme et familier peut améliorer leur concentration et leur productivité. Alors, le télétravail, c'est plus pratique, économique et efficace, pas seulement, that can make sense, pas seulement pour les employés, mais aussi pour les entreprises. Instead of aussi que, you can say mais aussi pour les entreprises.
Est-ce que c'est mais aussi, monsieur?
But also, not only but also. Mais aussi pour les entreprises. Instead of aussi que, mais aussi. Au contraire, so that's a beautiful word, au contraire. That shows that at B1 level, you know how to put a contradiction. Au contraire, les nombres, you want to say, what is that? Disadvantages? Khushbu? So that there is no. Yeah?
On the contrary of number of advantages
okay,
present,
okay.
it has also certain
Les inconvénients, d'accord. Au contraire, au contraire, à l'opposé des. So, au contraire, au contraire de nombreux avantages, you don't have to put the apostrophe. You just remove that nombreux avantages. You don't say nombreux de. It's always nombreux, numerous, and whatever the noun is. Au contraire, de nombreux avantages présentent également.
présentant.
No, okay. Okay, I got your intention. You want to say that to the contrary, to the number of advantages present also equally. Okay, au contraire. That's a very complex sentence. Au contraire, de nombreux avantages, comma. I would give it in a different way. Au contraire, de nombreux avantages. Put a little comma. Put a little comma. Kushban, right? Se présente. Se présente. We are changing it. Se présente. Put se présente. ENT. Se présente également certains inconvénients. That's a beautiful way to write, which means to the opposite of the numerous advantages, certain disadvantages equally present themselves. Se présente. You know, in French, this is a style, Shampa, Ruchi, everyone, please pay attention that you end your sentence with the noun and not with the verb. How? I'll tell you. That's very beautiful way. You would say, j'ai compris ce que Champa dit. What does that sentence mean? J'ai compris ce que Champa dit.
I understood whatever Champa said.
Yeah, I understood what Champa said. Right? Present tense. Abhi, when you look at this sentence, Champa, it finishes with the verb, right? French people think it's not very flowery, it's not beautiful. How do? They change it. And what do? They do it this way. J'ai compris ce que dit Champa. They would say this way. Ah, j'ai compris ce que dit Champa. They would do it this way. You might wonder, but how is it possible that after que you have put a verb? You taught us some time back that ke ke baad noun aata hai, ki ke baad verb aata hai, but you're breaking your rules. So this is a rule to embellish the writing style, right? Reshma, tu es là? Tu comprends? Oui?
Oui, monsieur, understood.
Très bien.
Oui, monsieur.
Très bien.
J'ai compris.
Voilà, monsieur, j'ai compris. D'accord. So, if you were to say what Reshma has just said, ce que vient de dire Reshma, ce que vient de dire Reshma, au lieu de dire ce que Reshma vient de dire, ce que vient de dire Reshma. That's a way to say your sentences which finish with a noun. That's how you do it. It is found in poetries or in artistic literature. Yeah, Shampa.
So this is soka the a noun.
Yeah.
Will it be like will it be we're going to use it in the writing or in the only in the speaking part?
In both the ways it works well. In both the ways it works well. In the spoken part as well as in the writing part, it is like it gives more of beauty to your content because the sentence looks beautiful, which ends with a noun. Because with a verb, it shows it is incomplete. You understand the sense behind it? Although
Yeah, there are something is it sounds like something is
missing,
missed.
yes,
Something is there.
you are right. Although it's not
After a
incorrect.
while, we miss something.
Yeah, although it's not incorrect, but still that gives a feeling that it is in. I don't know, someone wants to join. Afshin Rafi.
C'est moi.
C'est toi? D'accord,
C'est
ok,
moi.
ok, ok. I've allowed. I've allowed. J'ai permis. D'accord. So what I wanted, why did I come on to this line? Because what Khushbu wrote, we are trying to do it that way. We are trying to understand that to the contrary of numerous advantages, se présente, they present themselves. What thing is going to present itself? The inconveniences. You got that, Shampa? I'm sorry. Yeah, Khushbu, you got the point? What I'm trying to say? So we are trying to end Khushbu's sentence with les inconvénients. Right? Instead of saying which way, Shampa, instead of saying this way, that au contraire de nombreux avantages, certains inconvénients se présentent également. That would have been correct, not a problem, but then we twisted it and we put it that way. Chaliए, आगे. À cause de la télétravail, you don't say la télétravail, Khushbu, so le télétravail. So à cause du, आप du कर दीजिए, de plus le becomes du. À cause du télétravail, les employés ne bénéficient pas de l'interaction quotidienne avec leurs collègues. Bravo. Quelquefois, you have to attach the two words. Quelquefois is a single word, right? No gap. Quelquefois is one word. Quelquefois, il peut être. It can be difficult, isn't it, Khushbu? Il peut être. Whenever you make these sentences, say it in English in your brain. It can be, il peut être.
Kelka and fois is one. Kelka, before I used to write kelka separately and fois separately. So kelka fois is one word.
Quelquefois is one word, right? Quelquefois, which doesn't have an S. Q-U-E-L-Q-U-E-F-Y is the way Khushbu wrote, but no space, right? Okay, then quelquefois il peut être difficile d'établir des limites vie professionnelle, vie personnelle. Ce n'est pas pour tout le monde parce que c'est impossible de superviser les employés. C'est impossibilité नहीं होगा, Khushbu, c'est impossible. It's impossible, not impossibility. C'est impossible de superviser les employés, LIS, les employés. Perfect. En conclusion, le télétravail est devenu une pratique courante, mais les expériences peuvent varier des préférences personnelles. Very good. Personnellement, je n'aimerais pas, I would not like to work à domicile parce que I think this word has a problem. Je préférerais. So you'll have to put. No. Oh, what do you want to say? Which tense? What do you?
Je préférerais.
So which tense is that? Khushbu, tell me. Is it conditional? Are you sure? If it is conditional, why its length is small? Why is it not Prefererais? Yeah. So the spelling is quite long when it is I would prefer. Préférerais. You see that? Yeah. So voilà, je préférerais.
Pour les doutes et pour les regrets, we use conditional passé, and for the one which we wanted to do, we use conditional phrase. Right?
Absolutely. Something you wish to do still, you would want to do. That's a soft way to approach. I would prefer to work, right? Je préférerais travailler dans un environnement de bureau pour maintenir un lien social avec mes collègues et aussi pour suivre un horaire fixe. De plus, les tâches ménagères ou les distractions domestiques will have an S, peuvent rendre difficile la concentration sur le travail. Ok, perfect, très bien, bravo Khushbu, bravo. I think just in the last line, you could have also written one more flowery lines, dash in some expression in the end. Anything, you have the list of expressions, pick up something and dash it in because
but I'll add one.
Yeah, because see, now if I just quickly talk about Khushbu's work, the whole structuring is good, the content is of quality. What is missing? Missing from my perspective, not from from someone who would read at B1 level, he or she might like it, but I would want it to be even more impressive. One, add some expressions. Second, add some C clauses, right? C clauses that we have learned. Add some subjunctive into it. That is how your work would stand out from other people's work, Khushbu, because it is a good work.
Can
otherwise.
you give me an example to use the C clause in any of my phrase where it works? Because I was trying, but
Okay.
unfortunately
I couldn't do it, so I'll help you with that quickly. So if you were to say, since you are someone who is interested in working, you say, parce que you want to work in the in the workplace. So you would say,
Au bureau.
yeah, au bureau. So in the end, you would say, si j'avais le choix, if I had the choice, si j'avais le choix, je travaillerais. Si j'avais le choix, I'll write it down for you all. Si j'avais le choix, je travaillerais au bureau. This way, right? So if I had the choice, I would work in the office. Something of this sort. So here you demonstrate what? You demonstrate oui. Si j'avais le choix, je travaillerais au bureau. If I had the choice, I would work in the office. And this is Reshma, if plus imparfait plus conditional présent, which is still possible, right? Tu comprends? So this you can dash in the last one, wherein you are talking about your personal experience, right? You'll have to unmute yourself, Khushbu, if you are saying something. Yeah, yeah.
Si j'avais donné le choix ou j'avais le choix.
Si j'avais
Donné le choix.
no, j'avais
If I get the option
no, see.
or if I get the choice.
Okay, if I get the choice, I will work. I'll tell you in English as well. I'm sure you people know in English. I'll work in an office setup. See, even in English, how does it go? If you say, if I get Khushbu, you go with future, simple future. This is fixed in French. So if you want to say, if I get a chance, I get a choice, I will work. Si j'ai un choix, si j'ai le choix, je travaillerai in future simple wala ending. ठीक है? Now, that was condition one. Now, condition two. If I got the chance, I would work.
I would.
Exactly.
Yes.
ठीक है? तो अब यहाँ पे I got the chance. So to get the chance is what? Si j'avais. To have the chance is to get a chance. You got it? In French, you don't say get a chance, to have a chance. So this is exactly this one. ये वाला है ये. अब तीसरा, which is a regret. Had I got a chance, I would have worked in a office setup. That's a regret. If you want to say in your story that I had a friend, let's say Sophie, et un jour elle me dit, Khushbu, had I got the chance, had I had the chance, I would have worked for a company in an office setup, because at home it is very problematic for me to manage my kids and my work, right? If such was the situation. So what would she say?
Even I want to ask such question. Like
Yeah.
here, I felt like it can be specifically right for a community or a society. Like if we talk about as per the perspective of women, it is very difficult to manage the household work,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
along with that, can we do that?
Why not?
Satisfying
Totally. I mean, Khushbu, quand tu vas parler des inconvénients, tu vas dire, il y a première chose, c'est que quand on travaille à la maison, il y a beaucoup de dérangements, beaucoup de problèmes parce qu'il y a des enfants à la maison. Et de plus, la situation est encore difficile pour les femmes parce que les enfants veulent rester avec les femmes. Les femmes sont censées, they're supposed to work. Elles sont censées travailler avec les tâches ménagères. You have to tell it, of course. Yes, why not? I mean, that's what you have learned. That's what your experience is, to know the society, how it works. Yeah, Shampa.
I was thinking, could we use avoir de la chance over here?
Which one? In which sentence, Shampa?
Avoir de la chance. Just avoir will be over there. Avoir de la chance.
What Shampa?
Having luck
Yeah.
to,
So Shampa.
being lucky enough to get this
Yeah.
thing.
So Shampa. No, I'll help you with it. Yeah, why not? Of course. So Shampa is trying to change with this expression, that is avoir de la chance, to be lucky. Avoir de la chance. So in that case, how would you do? You would do the same thing, Shampa. You would take the verb avoir. You would take the verb avoir and you would play with it. And how would you play with it? You would say, if I were, voilà, si j'avais de la chance, then the schwa becomes chance, and that would translate in English as if I were lucky. If I were lucky, and whatever it is. You got it? You can do that. D'accord? Okay, so we'll just quickly
And
look.
then rest of the part we can continue after that. So parce que je préférerais travailler.
Pourquoi? Pas tout à fait. Parce que je préférerais, I would prefer, je préférerais travailler, and whatever you want to say. Tout à fait. Right? And when I was talking about the regret wala thing, you could have dashed in somewhere in the beginning. See, regret always happens at the beginning because you are giving a context. So, j'ai rencontré Sophie. It's especially about the monologue I'm telling. You can name someone, Sophie, Sylvie, Antoine, Mark. But in the writing section also, you can say there are many people who say that had they found a chance or had they had a chance to work at home, let's say if someone is in the favor of at home working, Khushbu, had they had the chance of working at home, they would have balanced their personal and professional life, or vice versa, you know, whatever we are saying. So, or let's say,
Because some there are some you know there are sometimes I feel like some of the people did not have a place, like
Yeah.
they live in maybe living in two bedroom apartments
yes,
or something like that. So for them it's a constraint.
yes, you're right. So,
Even like working at home is
yes,
difficult for some.
yes, you're right. So pendant la pandémie, de COVID.
Here I have also.
Si j'avais ici. Pendant la pandémie de COVID-19, il y a des gens qui ont dit, there were people who said this, what Shampa rightly says, that they had just two small rooms and they were bound to work over there. So they said, like, had I had the chance to go to my workplace with all the, of course, you know, safety measures, I would have been I would have worked in a better situation, whatever the thing is. So we are doing the regret wala thing. So
We can say like we could have got better productivity. We can say
yeah,
like
perfect.
we were
Yeah. Si j'avais travaillé au bureau avec la protection sanitaire, avec la protection, of course you have to put that, otherwise they would not allow you to go out. La protection sanitaire, I would have. So you see this way, this place, Khushbu, you how would you say? चलिए खुशबू आप बताइए. I would have been more productive. I would have been, you know, that is, I would have been. What is, which tense is that? That is again conditional past. I would have been. So, or you can let's change. I would have been. You could simply say I would have. I could have worked efficiently. Let's say I could have worked efficiently. Anyone? You remember the would and could? Yeah. Yeah. Bravo. J'aurais pu travailler plus efficacement. Very good. Plus efficacement. Voilà. And then close the brackets, because you know you are trying to convey someone's thoughts, Khushbu, that there were people who said this. Si j'avais travaillé au bureau avec la protection sanitaire, j'aurais pu travailler, or j'aurais pu, the travail is getting repeated, I'll change the word. J'aurais pu travailler, j'aurais pu faire mon travail. J'aurais pu, either you put travailler or faire mon travail. Faire mon travail plus efficacement. Voilà. That's correct? C'est clair? What I'm trying to say is, when you have it.
so over here, like after we said here,
I was just trying to replace Shampa the word travailler with faire mon travail, just to avoid repetition. But again, travail is coming at a lot of places. But
then we would have used like j'aurais fait, no? Then we would have
yeah,
j'aurais
j'aurais fait mon travail, or j'aurais pu faire. Since I'm putting pu, Shampa, so I'm using the faire complete form. You got it? That way. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So what I'm trying to say, everyone, please be very careful with that. As we say in English, if you have it, flaunt it. Which means if you know it, flaunt it. If not now, then when? If not you, then who? And if not this way, then which way? These are certain things you have to pay attention to. So have your checklist in your hand, Khushbu, Shampa, everyone, right? Everyone sit with your checklist, Reshma, and just put, did I use subjunctive? Yes, I did. Did I use C wala clause? Yes, I did. Did I put in some expressions? Yes, I did. Did I use some connectors? Yes, I did. So, have it. This is going to set you in a different state than anyone else. Yeah, Shampa, tell me.
I just want to know, write it down, note down. So please, there are always
Yeah.
still, you give it down to us.
Yes. You want me to write what all I expect from that section? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know the cohesive devices, you will write the cohesive, there should be some cohesive devices.
Yeah.
There should be some, these things.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for me over here, there are functions going on.
Okay. No, I understand. So I can say a sentence for you, vouloir c'est pouvoir. Since you wanted it, so you are there. Even if there are a lot of background scores happening. So you have the C clause, right? Everyone, please pay attention that you have the C clause. The C clause are to be dashed in. Les connecteurs. Then you should have les expressions. Les expressions. Then you should have le subjonctif. And what else did I say? Yeah, voilà, les connecteurs, les expressions, les subjonctifs, those, and les mots attractifs. Attractive, voilà, the attractive words. Why not have them ready? Some general words. C'est incontournable, c'est inévitable. Have some words, very general words.
Is there, my microphone is disturbing?
Yeah, tell me. No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me,
So,
Shampa.
the thing is that this we are going to use for the writing production écrit.
As well as ainsi que, Shampa, ainsi que pour la production orale. Why not?
So the same thing goes on.
Yes.
Only for the production écrit we have like introduction, we have the two body paragraphs.
Yes.
And then we have the conclusion.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And for the motoring part, I'm just repeating for myself.
Yes.
And for
Everyone
others.
else, yes.
For the moral part, we have some fixed things what we're going to say
Yes.
in the beginning. Then we put in our advantages, disadvantages, or the consequences
Yes.
and the solutions.
Yes.
And then we have to put some examples also.
Absolutely.
Then we'll put our conclusion. With along with this, we're going to check if
Yes.
we can put some C clause
Yes.
at the end.
Yes.
If we can have some expressions.
Yes, absolutely.
So we might forget many things in the exam time.
So you have to mug it up. You have to remember it. You have to memorize it. You have to practice it so many times, Shampa, that your brain knows this is the C wala clause, which is a very generic clause. I will use it. This is the subjunctive clause. I will use it. This is the expression that is a beautiful one. I will use it.
These two expressions, what you taught us, like tout ce qui est bris n'est pas d'or, that we can always use it.
Yes.
And envers de la médaille.
Yeah, you can use that.
Oh,
Or maybe
so that is also
there was one, you remember? Slowly and petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid. Slowly and steadily, the bird builds its nest.
yeah.
Remember?
Petit, you also
I
go
missed that phrase which you taught us, like
Which one?
everything which shines or something like that.
Yeah.
tout ce qui est bris n'est pas d'or. Tout ce qui est bris n'est
Yeah.
pas d'or.
So we have to, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say that, Khushbu, the moment you move from positive to negative, yeah. So you could do that. Tout ce qui brille n'est pas d'or. Tout ce qui brille n'est pas d'or. हर चमकने वाली चीज सोना नहीं होती. Tout ce qui brille n'est pas
So
d'or.
before we start with the disadvantages,
Yes.
we should use this or at the end.
No. When you are moving on to that paragraph of disadvantages, you would say, the way you said, contrary to numerous advantages, there are some disadvantages. There you could have dashed in. Tout ce qui brille n'est pas d'or, alors, and then au contraire, blah blah blah. Whatever you have said, usi just while you can write Khushbu, tout ce qui brille n'est pas d'or.
And for when can we perfectly use this like petty and also face on like something which is going to we are thinking that which is going to improve.
Yes, absolutely. For example, in the conclusion part, when you want to say c'est difficile, mais ça va aller. It's difficult, of course. A change is difficult. If you're talking about a change, Shampa, like people have to now move on to teletravail, or people have to adopt to some, these non-conventional energy sources. Mais petit à petit, mais ça va changer. Comme on dit, petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid. Nous, les êtres humains, on va s'adapter. On va s'adapter. We're going to adapt ourselves. OK. Petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid. De la même façon. So if there are some changes that need to be brought, you would say this way. I will just color it up in a different one so that it's so slowly and gradually the bird builds its nest. De la même façon, in the similar fashion, Shampa, we are going to adapt ourselves to the changes. You know, there are some changes that are going to take place, Khushbu. Maybe you are going to change the kind of fuel you are using. You are going to switch over to the non-conventional resources of energy. So if that is the topic, or covoiturage, let's say covoiturage, you understand? Carpooling, covoiturage, covoiturage. So if they are not, people are not very happy about it. Let's say Shampa, they want to take their own cars. Then you would say no. Mais petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid. De la même façon, nous tous, on va s'adapter au changement. It's a very generic line. I don't know which context is, but I've thrown in a general line for you all. Ça va, c'est clair? Oui? Très bien. On va continuer. Oui, et donc, Khushbu, c'est bien, super bien ton travail. So I think the quality is good. The content is very nice at B1 level. Just embellish it more with these tools. These tools are going to help you a lot. Have these tools and just have a checklist for yourself that did I say this, did I say that, have I used this, have I used that, and make it a practice that whenever you write, you have to use it. Voilà.
Les outils importants.
Voilà, les outils. Voilà, les outils, on va dire les outils. Les outils importants. The important tools, voilà, pour parler, pour écrire. Voilà. Très bien. Okay, so we'll just quickly jump on to the next text sent by, I don't know, I think Ruchi has left. She had some obligations. Oui, tu peux continuer. Reshma, tu veux dire quelque chose? Tu as partagé quelque chose? Non, c'est bon? If not, then we can see whatever you say, Reshma. Otherwise, we can move on to Khushbu's next topic. Oui, Khushbu, tu peux commencer? No, I think Reshma wants to say something. Oui, Reshma?
Aujourd'hui, j'ai regardé la vidéo de compréhension orale.
Très bien.
J'ai trouvé trois parties.
D'accord.
C'est un peu difficile pour comprendre.
Oui. Mais comment le faire? The question is how to go about it. I'll tell you, believe me, this is going to be the best technique. And even I'll go back to Khushbu's point of how to enhance your pronunciation. Before that, I'll come to Reshma's point. Now, quand vous allez écouter compréhension de l'oral, ça c'est sûr, ça va être hyper difficile, c'est normal. If it were not difficult, you would not sit at B1 level. You would already be B1 or B2. So if it is difficult, that means we are starting our B1, we are doing it. So that's okay. It has to be difficult. Otherwise, you would be like, is it B1? I already have B1 level. So, you know, it's good that it's difficult. Let it be difficult. Otherwise, you would not enjoy that, Reshma. You would be like, sir, there was no fun into it. I knew all the answers even before, you know, I looked at the questions. So, très bien.
Then give them the A1 level contents and then
Yeah. Okay, so
That's what I'm feeling. Maybe during
That's true.
classes,
yeah,
we are using this, it's like rote learning which we are doing in our schools, right?
Yeah.
I hope all of you agree that we are using the same book, same content,
Yes.
and the words are very, they're
Limited.
small words, easy words.
Yes.
And because of lack of reading and from past so many years, we
Yes.
are not reading. certain texts like these,
Yeah.
the ones which have difficult words,
Yes.
or maybe where we need to focus on the sounds
Yes.
like oh, no,
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
So you have joined after some years.
Yes, I quit in 2016.
Right.
Oh my God. Then
Basically,
you
I
should
quit.
listen. You should
Yes.
listen.
Yes.
Every day you should listen.
No, but that's good.
Yeah.
Khushbu, see, if you're finding it challenging, but you're enjoying the journey, then that's worth it. If it is challenging, that has to be this way. Life is challenging, so is learning. But believe me, when you face challenges,
Even
yeah,
I'm doubting myself the day before yesterday when I started writing. I decided I'll do it by today at 8
Yeah.
o'clock. And I felt like, let's leave it. Let's go ahead with the March one. I'll take more 3 months. I'll work on it. Then I was like, why not I work on it right now?
yeah,
If it-
absolutely. No, that's important. So don't worry, it is normal what you people are
Are they
experiencing.
to come? The one he says no.
Yeah. If not now, then when?
That's
If
what
not
happened.
you, then
I
who?
need to come to stretch hota gaya,
Absolutely.
it went till from 2016 now to
No,
2024.
no problems
So
at all.
big that-
No, don't worry at all. You must have learned a lot of things. You must have gained a lot of experience as a human being. So that experience, when you told me this thing, Kushbu, that sir, should I talk about the fact that women suffer more when they work at distance? This is something that you have known and understood as a human being. Your knowledge of content and your skill of speaking it in French are two different things, right? So you have grown as a person. So that also adds a lot to your exam performance. Believe me, because someone who is, let's say, who doesn't have a lot of life experience, I'm not criticizing this person. Maybe this person is a young person, hasn't had that much of experience, has a beautiful French, but doesn't have content. So how does this person justify the language? You, on the other hand, you have, your school experience and you have worked at places, so you have that experience. So you can talk about content, and now you would scaffold it with the presence of language. So everyone learns something or the other. So in those years, if you did not learn much of French, you learned much of life. That you can put in your writing
Experience
section.
is something.
Yeah.
Experience is something you should. Means you are
Yeah.
gathering every day.
Every day you are gathering. So that is something which is,
Learning is always two-way.
yes.
Learning, I always tell my students, learning is two-way. Learning is not one way.
Yes.
I'm not going to degree in anything
Yeah.
and write it down. No. It's a two-way process.
True. No, so don't worry, Khushbu, at all. It's a good thing. And if you find it challenging, that's great. That means you have to really climb that difficulty. Il faut surmonter. Surmonter is to overcome. Il faut surmonter les obstacles. Il faut surmonter les obstacles. Les obstacles. You have to get over the problems. Voilà. Surmonter les obstacles. Savale. Now, quickly jumping on to Reshma's point, when she says that, sir, listening is difficult, it is indeed.
If it's surmonter, then what is the meaning? Surmonter. No, it is surmonter.
Which Su?
And
No, I haven't heard that. Did you see that? You have seen that word, Su Monte?
no. I was thinking that
The Monte.
you were telling us
Yeah, no, but Monte and yeah.
it is going up. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that other day you were saying no, something is overdone, something like
That's you.
those words.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So no, what I was saying the other day was you have the flexibility of putting sur and sous. Sous-évalué, surreprésenté, sous-représenté. So you are right. Sur and sous. I got your point. Now, unfortunately, this word, I am not too sure, Shampa, if it works with Monte, because Monte in itself goes up. So how you can go up and down? Yeah. So the person will go crazy going up and down, don't know where to go. So don't give him that right. Okay. So coming back to
so
yeah.
give two examples so that I always write it down what you give us.
Surévalué and sous-évalué. Right. So actually, this works as the two different components, but that comes as a single term. Surévalué, you have over-evaluated, from the actual value, and sous-évalué, you have under-evaluated. So this way, Reshma, you can always use these sur and sous with the verbs. I would not join them two up, but then you would put them next to next. I'm not too sure of. I'll just check.
So one is under evaluated and one is
Over-evaluation.
over-evaluated.
Yeah.
Over-evaluated. So sur evaluate is over-evaluated.
Yeah, you would join them. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. So sur, wherever you have sur, you have over. And sous-évaluation.
Now it's totally clear.
Très bien. The same way you have, yeah, even they are writing sous-évalué with the hyphens. Sous-évaluer. So I was sure that there's some gap between the two. Sous-évaluer. Because they are words that are created as per the requirement. They are not, I mean, they can exist by themselves, but still you are using it. For example, you have another word, Champa, surreprésenté, over-representation, and sous-representé, under-represented, right? So that we can play with the words. Representé, sur-representé, and sous-representé. Over-representation and
That
under-representation.
is one word, or that also has a hyphen?
Yeah, exactly, same. If you have su, you have a hyphen, and if it is su, there is no hyphen, that is one single word. Got it? Okay.
So for the su, always the hyphen.
Yes,
For the
su.
su, only it's a.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, quickly going back to Reshma's point. So, how do you go with the listening wala? Everyone, please be careful if you're watching this video. Now, when you do this listening, please ensure that you watch only those videos, Reshma, Shampa, Khushbu, and everyone else, which have in the end the transcriptions and the answers, so that you know, Reshma, where are you heading? Are you heading in the right direction or not? You cannot know unless you have the transcriptions and the answers. So, how do you do, Reshma? You play the recording, you look at the questions, you listen to it with closed eyes, and you understand what was said, and then you go back to the questions, you answer to the questions. Then it is going to be replayed, listen it again, and redo your answers. This time with a better approach, giving more of messages to you. I have to do it better this time, and then check your answers. The worst can be none of them was correct. None of them was correct. Okay, how do you go about it then? Relax. Then go and watch the whole transcription and listen to it, right? Watch the whole transcription as a text in front of your eyes, Khushbu, and listen to it and say, oh, okay, this is it. Then stop the recording, read the whole text all by yourself, Reshma. Get the meaning of each and every word. I mean, this is how you have to work on that text. Look at each and every, oh, this person said sous-évaluation, and I thought, what was that evaluation? Sous-évaluation, okay, sous-évaluation, okay, now I got it. So you have to sit with a recording of 10 minutes for 2 hours. I mean, that patience is required. After having read the whole recording, Khushbu, by your own words, and having found the meaning, Shampa, you re-listen it. You listen it again. This time, in front of your eyes, the transcription is there, Reshma, and you are listening to the audio. Now you have understood the whole text again. Play it again. 5th time should be the final time wherein you close your eyes and you listen to it. Now just tell yourself, what was the first time experience and the 5th time experience? Did you grow as a person who understands it in a better way? Yes, I do. Now go back to the question and try to answer them. The brain is a poor child but a wonderful child that would accept everything the moment you tell the brain, ye aisa hai, this is like this. It wasn't what you heard. This is what you should have heard, because your brain gets signals through your eyes as an image, and brain gets sound through your ears. So the sounds and the images have to be sent together to the brain, so that brain identifies, okay, this was said and this is how it looks. And that's called le triangle d'or. That's something that I've sort of made myself. You have the eyes over here, right? You have your eyes. So you would, I'll put the eyes over here. So let's make our eyes. Someone's nose and mouth, right? So that is this person. So you have your eyes and you have your ears over here. You have your brain over here. So when you send the images through the eyes to the brain reads it. Okay, this is what is being said, because some brain doesn't know the picture of those words unless you show it to the brain. So eyes will send the image and the ears will send the sound. So this is actually a triangle that forms here, and this scaffolds the understanding here in brain. So please ensure to have done it for your recording. And believe me, once listen it, do the answers. Second, listen it, do the answers. Third time, Reshma, everyone else, go to the transcription, watch it, listen to it. Fourth time again, watch it and listen it at the same time. But at the 4th time, just before the 4th time, Khushbu, read the whole text, get the meaning out of it, sit on internet with your word reference dictionary open, find the meaning. And 5th time, close your eyes and then listen to it. And believe me, the 1st time and the 5th time will be a huge jump. That's how you have to move ahead, Reshma. That's the only way, no other way.
Basically, it's like, collaboration and the coordination with your eyes, ears, and brain.
Absolutely. Tout à fait. Abhi aap batayega, just listen to me and tell me if you have the images floating in front of your eyes. L'autre jour, je suis allé au marché. Là-bas, j'ai rencontré mon ami Marc. Il travaille pour une entreprise française. Il est super bien. Il parle français, anglais, espagnol, mais avant, il ne parlait pas du tout anglais. Mais quand il s'est installé aux États-Unis, il a commencé à apprendre l'anglais. Et maintenant, il parle le français et l'anglais couramment. Il n'a pas de problème. Tell me, was it complex for you? Not at all, because your brain knew the images at all. Completely, it was floating in front of your eyes, what I was saying, because you have trained your brain that way. But your brain hasn't been trained for those videos, those recordings. You have to train your brain for those as well. I have trained my brain. It's not something I'm too proud of. It's that I have done my work and I have traveled my journey. You are traveling your journey. So you have to train your brain. Your brain should be given those sounds, those exposures by visuals and the audio, so that the brain understands that. And whenever you meet the same construction, Reshma, down the lane, you would be easily recognizing them. The brain would be recognizing. That's how it happens. There's no other way. And thereby you will be able to watch documentaries flawlessly in French. That's what I do with my B2 group. We play documentaries at times and we watch it. And I mean, of course, they don't understand everything. I understand it because I have traveled that journey. I tell them the same thing. Train yourself this way. So that's how it happens, right? So please do that way. That is going to be a fantastic journey. You would feel the difference, and do share your feedback on that, Rishma and everyone else. That the 0 degree, the first time and the 5th time, how was the difference and how have you felt? And that text that you see as a transcription, Khushbu, is going to act as a production écrite as well for you. What better can it be? And then, Shampa, you can pick up beautiful lines from there, some expressions from there, and that would act as a monologue for you. Come on, let's make most of these content that's available to us. Why not?
I found the one you sentence like set you.
Yeah.
That they have a series of, it was excellent. It's
Yes.
really excellent.
Yes.
Khushbu and Rishma, I would rather tell you
Yeah.
to go and watch those videos. There
Yes.
are a lot of topics. And over there they have the
Yeah.
subtitles.
Yes.
So it's you can write down those, you can pause it, you can write down those words, new words and all. It's really wonderful.
Absolutely. Yeah. That is. Yeah.
You can hear those, what are the pronunciation, how fast. If you think that they are speaking way too fast, then make it slow.
Yeah. You can slow
You
it
can
down.
listen to it.
Yes. Yes.
In the YouTube, you have this facilities.
Yes, you can reduce
It's
the
really,
speed. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think what Shampa says is very interesting, because it brings me to the point what Khushbu said about pronunciation, how I used to work and how I tell everyone to do it. When someone speaks it, because 7 jours sur la planète, it is very academic. They would never use French that is not standard, which is not of a specific way, because it is meant for teaching and learning. So they would even remove from experts sentence. If they have said bon, ben, they would remove those words, because they don't want to teach you those words at this academic approach. So whatever you have in subtitles, Khushbu, pause it, speak it out, and then go back and see that how that presenter, the male or the female presenter, he or she pronounces it. What kind of mouth formation is there? How he makes his lips move that way. Work on that. It is a very tedious process. It is such a boring thing, but believe me, the end result, the output is wonderful. So you could do the same way what Shampa says. Take a line, let it be read by the expert, and then pause it and reread it and see, oh, I did the same thing. Then reread it. U, U, R, work on those. But having said that, that is a generic thing you have to do. But coming back to what Reshma says, your recording will be of that sort, which will not be very academic. It will be from the society. So for that, you have to train yourself in the way I told you for the transcription wala. So these are two things that you have to do. What Shampa says for Set Juice sur la Planète is great for our larger learning. And for the exam point of view, go to those recordings. Est-ce que c'est clair? C'est compris? Shampa? Oui, Khushbu? Ça va?
L'immersion de langue. L'immersion de langue.
Voilà, l'immersion. Voilà, your immersion into that.
Immersion.
Tout à fait. So we'll just quickly look at last text by Khushbu, and then we'll wrap it up. Khushbu, tu nous as envoyé déjà? Was there one more, or there was just one?
No, c'est la deuxième légalité entre les hommes et les femmes.
Ah, yeah, please carry on. You can quickly read that out for us.
You got it, sir?
Yeah. Oui, non, je l'ai trouvé.
D'abord, l'égalité entre les hommes et les femmes n'est pas seulement possible, mais obligatoire. Le droit international prévoit également l'égalité des droits entre les hommes et les femmes. Malheureusement, les femmes seraient inférieures aux hommes en raison des inégalités, des genre
Khushbu,
notre société.
Khushbu, des inégalités.
I remember you corrected me for days and
Des inégalités.
tout le monde parle de l'autonomisation des femmes et de la égalité dans le monde professionnel, mais aucune la met en œuvre. Again, I've used that phrase.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Mettre en œuvre.
Dans le monde du travail, les femmes n'ont pas la même sécurité de leur poste ou l'accès à leur emploi que les hommes.
Hmm.
Elles sont la vie durée. C'est la même phrase de
Oui.
le texte.
Oui, très bien.
Les femmes sont plus de mal à progresser dans leur carrière.
Hmm.
Premièrement, elles n'auraient pas pu choisir leur profession, aussi qu'elles n'auraient pas pu travailler dans un poste supérieur.
Hmm.
Supérieur.
Oui.
Elles sont toujours à subir le plafond de verre.
Oui.
À
l'envers.
À
À l'envers.
l'envers,
Hmm.
les hommes sont les tendances à être encouragés à toujours progresser
Hmm.
indépendamment dans leur
Indépendamment.
vie.
Indépendamment. Indépendamment.
Indépendamment
Hmm.
dans leur vie. Sir, dans leur vie, c'est pluriel.
Dans leur vie, yeah, absolument. Because there is plural, so we will be plural.
C'est le plancher de verre. Les femmes sont également lourdement impactées par les tâches domestiques à la place des hommes. En raison de la discrimination dans la rémunération, conditions de travail ou à la maison, faire des tâches domestiques, là, un négatif impact sur les femmes. Là, c'est un négatif impact
Less.
sur les femmes.
Less. Less.
Less a negative impact. À cause des inégalités
Des inégalités. Des inégalités.
au travail, l'atmosphère n'était pas agréable pour les femmes. Il est important de promouvoir la diversité dans le monde du travail, égalité professionnelle entre les femmes et les hommes. De plus, les entreprises doivent favoriser la parité entre hommes et femmes par l'interdiction des discriminations dans les salaires et à l'emploi dans les postes supérieurs que les hommes.
Très bien, bravo. Encore la même chose pour toi, Khushbou, le contenu, c'est super bien, bravo. J'ai bien aimé le contenu, c'est vraiment au niveau B1, mais juste une petite suggestion. Une petite suggestion, c'est de revoir ces parties-là, et donc ça va aller. Le reste est très bien. There are just some pronunciations errors here and there, which I will do it for you in the next class, along with some corrections of sentences. Le reste était très bien. D'accord, c'est bon, c'est clair? On va en parler, pas de souci. Et la prochaine fois, so we are catching up on Thursday, and we are going to work on a new topic, which is going to be, so the initial part, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we'll do this correction of the previous topic, and we are going to work on the topic that's called La vie étudiante et la vie scolaire. So the student life and the scholarly life is what we are going to delve into. I will be sharing a document as always with some content, with some questions, with some writing sections, and also a video. I will be helping you to watch that video so that you can enhance your content and we can move ahead with that topic on Thursday. Ça va?
You have shared the schedule for our upcoming classes.
Yes.
So, is it possible we can do one of the class tomorrow, like to,
I thought so, but then Navratra is going
But
on,
actually
so
nobody's
joining,
no.
So I don't want to bother anyone. So this week we won't disturb because they have puja and other things as well. So I thought let me have it the same rhythm, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But Saturday is again a chutti, so we are not working on Saturday.
For the coming 2 weeks, you are planning like 5 classes. That is going to be really difficult. So, in 5 days in a week.
But it will be on Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday is an off, then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So 3 days any which way we meet, right? We meet on Thursdays. I'm sorry, we meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. I've just added a Monday there and a Friday. So the reason is we have to complete not only the hours. It's not about the hours. I really want to pass on as much content as I can, and then once we are through with the larger chunk, we focus on the exam. So Voila, c'est ça. Because if we break the momentum, this is the time. So guys, just gear up. And if you're taking off, that's okay. If someone is busy, puja, family work, function, I totally understand it, and it's perfectly okay. I might also take some off. I don't know. There's some marriages coming in my family, but it is something inevitable. But let's keep up the momentum and let's watch the videos. Like the way Aarti said that I'm missing the class, I'm a little scared. Don't worry, just watch the videos, do your homework well, and just ensure that you have done your bit, your best in your own capacity. Don't compare to others. That's it. C'est bon? Voilà.
Basically,
Yeah.
going through the videos is so important, and even if I join the class
Yeah.
also, I go back to the videos and I just write it down what
Absolutely.
you have given.
Absolutely. So watching videos is going to be a great relief for all of us. Voilà. Voilà, c'est tout que j'avais à partager avec vous. Voilà, je vous souhaite bonne fin de soirée. Prenez soin de vous et je vous dis à jeudi. Au revoir.
Au revoir,
Au revoir. Au revoir. Merci.
Au revoir, les amis.